Good afternoon, guys. It's 4:30 p.m. December 16th, day after FOMC and day before quadruple witching day. So tomorrow is a quadruple witching day. It's an important day, right? So you can Google it up on this thing. But anyway, so today, after having a trend day up yesterday, today's plan is to stick with only longs, no shorts at all, right? So when I use word at all, that means no matter what. Even though, let's say, trend down day like today happens, no shorts at all. So that was a strict guideline which we followed. Actually, we did not take any shorts today, even though we knew that now price is trending down. There are levels that we identified in real time that hey, this can act as a resistance, but we did not take any shorts. We just stick with longs, but we avoided all the unnecessary longs in between. So we skipped couple of levels and we only took the longs in the last hour, at the key levels. Both of them worked out for few points, at least 10-15 points in ES, and then NQ 40 points, but we did not take longs early on, and we avoided it. Neither we shorted it. Okay, so that is clear. So now no shorts at all. So for ES, favor buyers above 47, 17, 22. That's the ideal thing for buyers to do. That was my thinking. And what else? No shorts at all, no matter what happens during the day, even though if it goes below Globex low, right? So instruction was clear. And even though I also said if it goes below Globex low, which was around 97, then do not bother to trade even at all for the entire day. So same thing for NQ. If it goes below 240, do not trade. That was the instruction I gave in the pre-market notes. Pre-market voice, right? So NQ, I was thinking it should hold above at least Globex low or 240. Okay. Short-term sellers, so Russell is still ping-ponging, right? But the idea is it should hold above this area in general. This is the key level now for Russell. If Russell goes below it, it is most likely going to tank, and it may go towards here. Dow only longs above this area, so Dow and then 890 also. That was my preferred level. So 890, actually Dow did work out well. 890 provided a very good response. At the end, due to other markets, it finally came and broke below 890. Crude worked out very nicely from this level, 7180 and this area, all of this area. 7086 became the low of the day when I checked last time crude, and it already provided a bounce, very nice good bounce from here, all these things, and that's it pretty much, right? So, and now let's go into today's price action. So I'm going to cover it very fast. I have to go out, but so really there is nothing to talk about today, really. So all I can say is, so here 1725 area, that was the range I gave in the pre-market, when price was coming down from here. So that's where in the pre-market I took the long around 17, and then I had a 5-point stop. So actually 22 I took a long, I had a 5-point stop, and I got stopped out right of the open. Some news happened that PPI or something, and then there was a news at 9:15, 9:45. Those two news event or something else, that triggered this down move. Ideally 1722 should have held it. I think first at 9 o'clock or something there was a news. So I was long, right before that at 22. During the news, price, my stop was at 16. Sorry, I was long at 21. My stop was at 16. Price went to 17 and bounced, right? So it was all good. Then there is another news happened, and then things just cranked down, right? So it stopped me out. Fine. Once they stopped me out, I didn't take the longs after that. So then I didn't want to go long at yesterday's high. I didn't feel something right, because NQ, right of the open, it came to Globex low, right? So that was the long. And then I said in Discord, 282 288 could be a long, 7788, that was the area also in the pre-market notes. And then here when it was going higher, I said it needs to take out 345, otherwise it can act as a resistance, So here you can bail out, when and ES needs to go above 22. So ES got rejection from 22 right here of the open, and this guy got the rejection from 345, actually 342, right? And then both came down, and that's where I sense something wrong, say something is off, and then damn thing just sliced through it, right? So this thing also sliced through it. Now and then it went to 05, and then it bounced right from here, at least 10-15 point bounce from this support, but then this bold support turned into resistance here, see that, and then it just came down straight to Globex low. Now Globex low you can play long, right, because it's exhausted there, but then I said, you know what, no longs. Now it just did not hold these levels, and then this level also it did not hold, right? Something is off. So the plan was not to take any longs, simple, unless we see something very good. So luckily we avoided all the longs. We did not take any of these longs, all the way up to here. Yes, literally no longs. NQ, because of the nature of the NQ provides a good bounces, in this situation ES will not provide you a good bounce, but NQ will. So here also 115 we caught this long, 115 to almost 40 point bounce, right? Exit is always up to you. Here also 1606 to 980 area, that's 40-50 point bounce. Then this area 929, that's where I went long. My first long was here actually, even though I said this longs, I did not take it. This one was my long, right? And then I wanted to see price going above 980, it couldn't, so bail out there, right? Then I did not take any longs in NQ, so NQ story is over for these things. Now I have identified also the resistance levels, throughout the day, but I did not take any shorts, because that was the rule. After 10-day up, the way price went higher, there is no short I can take, even though price was trending down. Now I know it seems it doesn't make sense, but that's how the rule is, So I can recognize the down move, but no shorts. So here it held this resistance, right? It was a VWAP, mid, confluence, bold area, turned into resistance, and then it just tanked, right? And it actually went through this area also, correct? Now after this, no more longs anyway, right? So, and then it went here, we did not take this long, we just avoided it when it came down here. So when price was here, I said I will take long regardless, whatever happens, at least this area I will take long now, 62 to 47. So I took a long at 62 here, it bounced all the way up to 68, 70. So this is also identified, that hey, if price bounces from here, we have to see whether it takes out 68, otherwise seller will be active here. So they responded it, and then 10 point bounce and I'm out, right? Here also same thing, 47 I took the long, and then I was thinking about 58 or 68, 72. Those were the levels to target, and then here it went there again up to 57, right? And then 58 it provided a response down. So that was a short if somebody was to take it, right? But the instruction was not to take shorts. So we identified the resistance, but we did not take a short. It was only for profit purpose. Then it came down, held it, and then it went down. Finally gave us a 72 target. So I targeted 72, and the next target was 82, 84, and 92. But then we built out here. So this one, so loss here, profit here, profit here. So this one covered up, all the losses, the one loss. So the main idea was today is we did not shorted it, even though there was a down move, we recognized it because of this, right? But we did not take any shorts because it was against the plan. One day, yes, we did not able to trade the shorts here, but over the long run, the same concept will help us and stay in the profitable territory, down the road. So one off day like this, we have to just let it go, because it was against the plan, it came from nowhere, so that's why I know, because of maybe quadruple witching tomorrow it may came, but that was not planned event, the way it happened, complete reversal of FOMC. So that's why we didn't take any shots, okay? But the long, we were careful, so we did not lose. So we did not take a long here. We didn't keep trying it. I know so many day traders might have lost their account today. You know, they must have blew out their account today, just trying to take longs at random levels, you know. But as long as you know what's going on and where to go long at the right levels, right? So these were the good levels where we attempted a longs, you know. It just did not work out because of the heavy trend day down, but still we were able to capture. Look, we were able to capture 20 something point in a down day here also, you know. And each and every points you can see the level worked out, you know, but it did not just went enough higher, you know. But here I was talking that hey, I'm at least looking for 25 bucks, you know. So that's how the day ended today. Now tomorrow it's a 100% neutral day, you know. Tomorrow we are open to do anything, you know, long, shorts, anything. And it's a quadruple witching, so we have to be exercise caution. But then I think tomorrow also we are looking for a move, you know, 50, 100 point here, maybe 300 point here, you know. So we'll see how it goes based on the overnight, and tomorrow morning we will know more, you know. That be all for today. One more thing, crude worked out very well today, you know. So if you followed the crude from the levels, it worked out very well. Okay, so just go back and check the levels in for the crude. That be all.